All right, well, Apple shares under pressure today, poised to shed $200 billion in market value in just 2 days. Jared Blikre is here with a closer look at the moves in Apple. Jared, losses of just about 3%.
Yes, that's only today. You take a look at the last 2 days, and we're down about 6.5%. Haven't seen a slide like that since November of last year. But I want to talk about what we should expect going forward. First of all, let me just pull up a candlestick chart so we can review the price action. Really negative price action. About a month ago, we dropped below the 50-day moving average, not shown here, came up, kissed it, actually went a little bit above it, and now we are just selling off strongly. Those two big down candles. Now we are testing levels basically from last June, and we'll have to see what happens from here. But I did compile a seasonality chart. What happens to Apple each month of the year? Well, we have over 40 years of data here from 1981 to 2022, and I have the average and the median. What really stands out is we have August, that's a big up month here, and then September. September is a big down month. What usually happens in September? Well, next Tuesday we have that big iPhone launch, and this is something that's been happening for about a decade now. Even before the iPhone was launched in 2007, though, September was a bad month. So interesting to see how that's developed. But usually we do see a kind of glide path higher in August and then a sell-off from the announcement. But I think it's notable that we've already sold off in August. What it portends for the future, not sure here, but I don't think we should necessarily expect that big rebound in October. Is there something structurally wrong with Apple here? Well, I would note, and it's not a disaster yet, but 3/4 of declining year-over-year revenue. This is something that you don't want to see with a big technology company, because I've seen Sanford Bernstein recently, only in the last few days, compare Apple to Big Blue. This is a Big Blue chart going back all the way to the 1970s. And from 1997 to 2012, Big Blue had a huge run up here that also included a lot of volatility in the tech bubble. But after that, they faced declining revenues. And I think they went something like 20 quarters of declining revenues back to back, something that had never happened before. So kind of a cautionary tale here. We do want to see consumers increase their investments and increase their purchases in Apple products such that they maintain or at least exceed that revenue growth that they've had in prior years, but that remains to be seen. So going to be interesting to see what happens come next Tuesday. Is it going to be a further sell the news event, or might we see the opposite? Might investors just buy it? We'll have to see.